The Savage Hour, 1 December 2020. Tonight, John and Stacy are talking about lessons they've learned in business, giveaways, huge support from other veteran-owned companies, and Giving Tuesday. All brought to you by Semper Savage Salad Dressing and Marinade. It's homemade salad dressing and marinade in a bottle, and you are gonna love it. Pour it on.
This is the Savage Hour, and it is 1 December. And
that's crazy.
We've got a few things we want to talk about this evening. And so we've had some, plenty of interesting things happening. To start with,
me and my hair.
Cheers to you.
Cheers.
Cheers to you and your hair.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been a great week.
Has it?
I don't know. Has it not?
There's been a lot happening.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean it's not great.
That's true. So we were going to do something.
My hair thinks it's great.
Your hair is super excited.
Yeah. Well,
tonight we were going to talk about some different, kind of a little different direction, I think. Slightly different.
My hair thinks it's great. We're listening to us. Okay.
We were going to talk about a few different things.
Yeah, we have a list.
We were going to talk about focusing on some of the lessons learned from our first year of business. So 11 November was our 1 year anniversary for actually offering products for sale.
Happy anniversary to us.
Happy anniversary again.
Nice to celebrate.
Yeah,
What's happening?
Nope, just wanted to be able to see comments.
Okay.
And
my mom says hi.
Hello, I'm sure we'll get some other people on here.
Hey, Mom, Dad called and gave me 2 jokes. And I passed those 2 jokes along to Matthew.
Yeah.
We won't say them on our show.
Well,
so anyway, we were talking about lessons learned. Yeah, so we've spent quite a bit of time over the last couple of weeks talking about this whole year because a lot has changed. We've had 2 different websites. We rebuilt our website for just within the last 1 year. Our first website was before, and then Ken Brown from E-Awareness and veteran-owned business.
Right.
He got on board and he has been working with us for over a year now.
Yep.
And has done an awesome job with our website and has really been working hard to meet our needs because we've been saying to him like, hey, this is what we want. And he's been just absolutely awesome because
trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
And he's kind of an old school guy when it, in terms of websites.
Yeah.
And so some of the stuff that we were wanting our website to do was really new for him. And he has worked really, really hard to make that happen. So,
because it's like you look at a website and you see something and I'm like, hey, Ken, I see this on this website. I want to do that.
Yeah.
And so it's, so much easier to just look at a site and say like, hey, let's do that. But there's so many things in the back end, which I've learned a lot, and I'm still a baby novice when it comes to websites. But
I don't even pretend to be that.
I've like with our recipe page, I've learned a lot. I've been posting all of the recipes, but I have to follow very specific instructions that Ken gave me to the point where I cut and paste things, and then I just add the content to it. So I'm not doing any new developing of back end stuff. But there's a lot going on with the website. But that's like the first thing is that we completely changed the website and rebuilt it.
Yeah, and we're constantly rebuilding a lot of things. And so some of this is for some of the other veteran-owned businesses that come on, and we'll get deeper into it. But first, we wanted to announce a giveaway.
Oh, hold on a second. Sorry, my hair is getting up close and personal.
Down.
So one of the things,
girl.
when you talk about lessons learned,
Yeah.
is that we have started engaging with the public in different ways. with their supporters or with our followers in different ways. And we started with the Apron Giveaway, and that really was well received. We have more aprons on the way. They've been ordered, and I don't know if they've been shipped yet, but anyway, we're going to give another one of those away. And then last week we gave away a 2-pack of our product. And so we're with lessons learned, we're learning different ways that we can engage with our followers and our supporters. And so we have a new giveaway for this week. It is 1 bottle of, the camera did not like that, of Savage Balsamic. And to go with that bottle, and I'm actually wearing this shirt, but I have another one for show. It is our Kick 'em in the Balsamic t-shirt. So I think we have different sizes. But anyway, so we're going to post something tomorrow. It's going to be a post on Instagram and Facebook and all of our other TikTok and Parlor and all the other things we're on. And so what we want people to do is on the post that we send, we want you to like it. We want you to comment with somebody's name, tag somebody in the post, and then share it. You can share it to your story, or you can share it to your page, and then so the winner is going to get this bottle of Savage Balsamic, and then a shirt. We'll talk to them and say, what size are you? We have, I think, small and large and extra large, and these are really nice shirts. They're super soft. And
they are
really good. They're really comfortable. So anyway, this is exciting to have another giveaway. It'll be our 3rd one, and we're so excited. So look tomorrow for the post.
Yeah, and so that's the giveaway. We'll mention it again at the end of the show. We're overlit here, so we're a little washed out. I'm just noticing as I look at the screen that no, it's the big one. That our lighting is not the best right now.
Oh, it's getting worse.
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
Well, but just to continue on, so
just things may crash in a second.
They very well might. Yeah, I think that'll be better.
better.
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Yeah, it's still a little harsh on you, but
maybe it's just me.
There you go. That's probably a little bit better. Our little studio area that we do this in is actually your work area.
Yeah,
and it's a dark corner.
Down in the basement of the rental house.
Yeah, we're trying to get light on our faces.
Gets longer and longer.
So anyway, lighting, not our strength.
Yeah.
Incredible salad dressing and marinade, yes.
Is our strength.
Hair is a huge strength. We've got enough hair for about whole family.
Hello, Mr. Hair. I have enough.
I know, but I keep mine short usually.
Short?
Well, right now it's long, but
yeah, it's touching your ears.
I know, it's crazy.
I know.
At any rate, we'll come back to the giveaway, but look for a post tomorrow on Facebook, Instagram,
Where is that?
LinkedIn, Parlor.
Wait, stop, because I can't even talk. Where is that hair? Yeah,
it's over here somewhere. There
it's a mystery hair. Thank you.
There, it's down.
All right,
it's down for now.
Giveaway. So we're going to post that tomorrow, and it'll be super exciting. It's all about the balsamic, and the Kick 'em in the Balsamic shirt is pretty cool. It's kind of funny. Maybe not something that you're wearing to work, and but
I would.
Well, I know you would, but not everybody would be able to.
So that's that. We've announced the giveaway, and we're going to get into some business.
I'm just going to, there's comments. Matt Pritchett's on.
Yeah.
Matthew just picked up a keyboard.
Yep.
And so he went back to his apartment, and he sent us a FaceTime video, and he started playing the keyboard. And so this, I think it's Beebs. Beebs has a different name on his thing, and it throws me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
so
Beebs.
he says, congrats. I think it's for our anniversary.
Yeah.
Jeanette. Yep, Butler. Yep. Hey there, Jeanette. Matthew Taylor. Hey.
Oh, Matt. What's up, brother?
Sorry, I'm reading the Facebook name.
John Blum.
Yeah, it's on there. Hey, John.
Hog Blum.
Hey, Hog.
All right, so let me tell you a little something about Hog. So Hog was one of my instructors when I was at HLA HMLAT, they call it now, 303, out in Camp Pendleton. But Hog, I happened to see, he was one of my instructors, learning to fly Cobras. And so he's flying every day with pilots that are just trying to kill him at every possible turn, but such a cool dude. And we kind of kept in touch a little bit over the years, but I happened to see a picture of Hog today. And I on Facebook, and I was like, oh my God, that dude has not changed since 1994. Yeah.
And now he's on. That's awesome.
Yeah, and now he's on watching us. So
that's super cool.
Hog, man, love you, brother. Thanks for coming on tonight. At any rate, we're going to talk a little bit about some of our lessons learned.
Okay, then I'll come back because there's more people on.
Yeah.
So,
well, we can come back and hit them.
What do you want to talk about?
We were going to talk, before we got into that, we were going to talk about the various sale days that have been going on.
Oh my gosh.
It's
been fun.
Yeah, it is kind of fun, but I know about Black Friday.
Well, even from before that, we had Marine Corps birthday.
Yep.
We had Veterans Day.
Yep.
We had our anniversary, our Semper Savage anniversary. And then we had Thanksgiving, which is Family Day. But since it's an online site, people posting, it's, social media is 24/7, it seems.
Yeah.
Oh. It is. And so we had Thanksgiving, we had Black Friday, Small Business Saturday. Everybody goes to church on Sunday, except for there's no church right now. And then Cyber Monday.
And Cyber Monday.
Yeah.
And then
Giving Tuesday.
And Giving Tuesday. There's all these days that I'm learning about that I didn't even know existed.
Yeah.
Like I knew about Black Friday. It's, people go shopping after Thanksgiving. Why anybody would want to do that? That's an entirely different story, but learned about all these. I had no idea about Small Business Saturday. I had no idea about Giving Tuesday, but all this stuff is happening, and it's ways that people use to engage, that businesses use to engage customers. So, of course, we took part in all that stuff, but we were. Yeah. I won't say we were surprised. We were impressed with the amount of support in the veteran business community.
Oh, yeah.
Amongst each other.
I mean, people were story sharing and posting and
calling each other's businesses out.
I mean, shouting out.
Doing shout outs.
I mean, and it's, I was putting orders in. We already had stuff. Next week, we'll do kind of a showcase. So we'll have to tell the family not to watch because there's like stocking stuffers. And so we've been trying to buy things, from veteran-owned companies.
We're having a veteran-owned Christmas.
Yeah. I love a theme. I'm so good. Like sock theme or, Christmas ornament theme. I just love a theme. And this year has been a veteran-owned business theme. But I mean, I really think that in just seeing other people share, it's not like it's, like I'm out for me and we're out for our, our stuff. It's not, it's people are sharing and the joy of coming together and sharing what we do collectively, I think is great.
And I want to shout out Justin Clark at Veterans Referring Veterans.
Yeah.
Veterans Referring Veterans is a group.
Yeah.
It's a group of veteran-owned companies. But Justin kind of runs the whole thing. And he messaged me, he texted me, and he said, man, I'm really having trouble over this past weekend. Really having trouble. He was losing some followers and stuff. He's got tons of followers.
I did see that.
But he said, hey, I'm really concerned. I'm going to do some things. Well, so he went on the warpath and started making TikTok videos, which he shares everywhere, and he does great TikTok videos. But he made one for us, showcasing our product, which is...
We need to show. I wish we could show it.
Yeah, I did too. I wish we could cut to it, but it's hilarious. I mean, it's awesome. But so he was working really hard, all in the spirit of supporting veteran-owned businesses. So when I first retired from the Marine Corps, my buddies and I, some guys had retired earlier and some guys retired later, but my buddies and I would get on and we'd be lamenting about working for, various companies and stuff. And I said, wouldn't it be great if we just had a company And we did nothing in this particular case. I said, we did nothing but hire Marines. We just hired Marines. And then nobody would be getting offended. And you could punch somebody in the face. And, you could
be eating crowns.
Put your finger in their chest and say, you're so jacked up. Get out of my office. And nobody would be offended. They'd just be like, yeah, it's another day at the office. And you could tell great jokes and stuff. Well, there's a lot of entrepreneurs, veteran-owned businesses who are doing that, who are creating their own best thing. Hot.
No, well, yep. So now while we're saying that, there's so many people on tonight. This is
it's great.
Super
Thank you for joining, everybody.
So we have
cheers to all of you.
Yeah. Well, cheers to Nicole Prince from Deep South Creations. They are celebrating.
Oh, hey, Nicole.
They're celebrating an anniversary. Happy anniversary.
Yeah.
John Neville.
I think I know John.
Okay. I just want Rodney Devaney.
Of course, Rod.
Okay.
Yeah. Rod kept me alive.
And of course, John too. Oh, he kept you alive?
Yeah, he's a medic.
Thank you. He's a medic. Thank you.
No, he's a mech.
Oh, a mech.
He's a mechanic. Yeah.
Mech, medic. Travis is on. Oh my gosh. So Travis, hopefully your
Travis Partington of Oscar Mike Radio.
Yeah. So last night, and we didn't write it down because I don't remember, but
yeah. So
last night Travis had a tribute, and it's Fitz Senior.
Hey Travis, would you message us in the comments? Would you message us the information for the stuff that you had on last night?
Kara Whitmer's on. Okay, Kara, I need your address for your house. Don't put it on here, but unless you want other people to come see. So Mike is the one. Kara's husband, Mike. Sorry, I'm off topic a little bit. He's the one that sends the jokes on Facebook, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
We love.
I like
I'm always
this guy.
John, look at this. Here's another
it's
one.
hilarious.
Yeah, there's always. And I'm sure Kara's like, oh yeah, this happens all the time. Well, it's awesome. And like I said, my father called me tonight. I'm used to jokes. My father called me tonight with 2 jokes, and then he hung up after the jokes.
They were.
We can't tell them on. We can't tell them on Facebook. Yeah. And so Matthew called our son, and so I told him the jokes, and he was like, okay.
And came back with some of his own.
Oh, he did. He had some of his own. But anyway, so Kara and Mike, I'm sure Kara helped a lot too, and even with support. They decorated their house, and so we need to go drive by and
for Christmas.
Yeah.
Excuse me while I call.
Yeah, they decorated for that. I mean, it looks awesome. And so anyway, Kara, we want to come and drive by. We won't come in and crash the house or anything like that.
Right.
I just want to drive by and see it.
Nicole and Brandon Prince do Deep South Creations. Yeah. Amazing work.
Oh my gosh. They did the one
such nice people.
For the Fight Like Lucas.
Yes.
And
it was
from Gold Star Holsters. She had that. It was it's a woodwork, and it was a draped flag.
Right. American flag.
Yeah, American flag.
But it's kind of this illusion of being draped and hanging down. It's just incredible work. But Nicole said that she had several people laugh at her Kick 'em in the Ball Smack T-shirt.
Oh yeah,
and that she told us about us. So thank you very much.
Well, we put but yeah, we have to be careful with this because we put this saying on. I was trying to get our products on. I think it was Instagram or Facebook as a shop now button, and it got rejected. The Centurion got rejected because they thought it was alcohol, which is weird because it said marinade. And then the balsamic one got rejected because it said kick 'em the balsamic, and so it was suggestive material. Mm-hmm. So anyway, it is fun, and
as if I would come up with suggestive material.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Okay, so here we got the information from Travis.
Yeah. Oh my gosh!
So Travis did, and just highly recommend you guys go check this out.
It was really good.
Travis, first of all, Travis is a Marine, and obviously not active duty anymore. He's old like we are, but he did a live stream of Richard A. Fitz Jr. and Rudolph Childs is the name of the main producer guy.
Yeah, he was there too last night.
But the documentary is called 21 Years A Folded Flag. And yesterday marked 52 years since Staff Sergeant Richard Fitz, Sr., was killed in Laos. And it took 21 years for the family to get closure. And so he streamed the documentary, and then he had a live Q&A with Richard Fitz Jr. and Rudolph, who made the film. Of course, it's Richard's story, and he lives in the same town in Mass.
I saw that. That was pretty cool. That's where Travis lives in.
Yeah, and so this guy's dad, Richard's dad, Richard Fitz Sr., is a hometown hero, I guess. And he finally came back. I forgot what year it was, but it was like 1992 or 3 or something.
Yeah.
That they finally found his body.
It was there were so many good parts to the story, because you have the story of the dad, and then you have the story of the son,
right?
And it talks a little bit about like after dad's passing and growing up, but then once they found the remains. And then they had the ceremony, and he was handed the flag.
Yep.
And so that part of his story. And then I think what's really interesting that he was talking about when he was putting together this documentary, that they were meeting soldiers that fought with his dad, and so the story kept growing, and he was learning so much more. That as he was doing this documentary, and he also is the son is a musician, a songwriter, was in a band. He had some great crazy 80s
hair.
Well, this is a little bit
from the old days.
I still am rocking the 80s hair, but so he actually wrote some songs for the documentary, and it was. There were multiple times I had some damp eyes. It was really a good story. And then afterwards, Travis, in Travis's very professional manner, he had some Q&A. So he was reading questions from the audience, and then he also had his own questions, and so it was really good. And so it's on Oscar Mike Radio's page on Facebook,
right?
And I think it's going to be up there for a couple days. And so anyway, highly recommend watching it. And
check out Oscar Mike Radio.
Yeah.
And the name of the documentary is 21 Years A Folded Flag, and just really highly recommend it. But this is all surrounding. I know you're about to say something.
Well, I am.
This is all surrounding the Giving Tuesday.
Oh, and this is even perfect too.
Okay, good.
Well, because I'm adding to this, so this wasn't on the notes. I talked about the notes quickly, but I said I wasn't going to add this. So, Frau Jeffrey, who is Nancy Jeffrey, who is a high school teacher, taught Rachel, taught Elizabeth, and taught Matthew, all three of those kids German. And my kids would come home. A quick story about Frau Jeffrey too is that they would always come home with these great stories, because I was always probing. I know that's shocking to you, for me probing for answers. What'd you do in school today? What'd you do in school today? And so they absolutely loved school. They all really love school, but they especially love German. And then Rachel is a lover of language. She did not get that from the science girl over here. I'm still trying. Every day I do my Duolingo, and I'm just not very good, but I do it every single day. Anyway, they would come home, and they just would tell me stories about all these great things that they would do. And Frau Jeffrey would see me, like when I heard back to school night was happening, I was so excited. I would pack a bag, I'd bring a snack, and my kids were like, "Why are you going back to school night?" And I was like, I am so excited. I love, I'm a teacher. I love school. I love back to school night.
Back to school.
But Frau Jeffrey would say, why are you? And she would say it in a real nice way, but she'd say, okay, let me tell you about your child. And I said, look, I just want to know. I want to know what's happening. So anyway, talking about Giving Tuesday, I saw this morning on her Facebook page that she was giving, and you have to go check my page because I don't remember exactly what it's called. I think it's called Jack's, but it's a Jack Russell Terrier, I guess a rescue group.
Right.
And so John, you grew up with what, 1 or 2?
5.
Okay.
I mean,
at a time.
Yeah, the pack would expand or contract as they got killed, as
horses.
They got thrown in on horse deals all the time. It was funny.
But anyway, so he grew up with them, and I love to see. So we call her the Frau. But I love to see Frau Jeffrey or Nancy Jeffrey's pictures of her dogs. And so then I said, "Oh, look, she's doing Giving Tuesday for the Jack Russell Terrier Giving Tuesday." Foundation, and so I donated, and then I also shared it and said, like, people love dogs, and those dogs are so lovable.
They're a handful.
Anyway, so I saw that she's on. I'm super excited that you stopped by.
Let's move on from Giving Tuesday and stuff.
Oh, one more. We've got to finish about the other Giving Tuesday.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, Travis Partington.
Of course, yes.
So I shared that also to my Facebook page. And so this is something that we've been kind of working on for the last couple of weeks, but we also talked about it maybe a month or 2 ago. It's Wild Hearts Equestrian Therapeutic Program.
I think you got that right, yes.
Maybe. It may have been back.
No,
Wild Hearts Equestrian Therapeutic Program. And so it's an equestrian program for soldiers, veterans with PTSD and TBI. It's up in Massachusetts. And again, Travis, we've been really working closely with Travis. And it is a great program. They're looking for support for their horses. The horses need medical, checkups. They need food. They need all kinds of things. Because, like John says, as growing up on a horse farm, horses are always trying to figure out a way to kill themselves. Yeah. And so there's but there's also things like with training, and so it's for a really good cause. And it's local, not local to Maryland, but it's something that is close by. And like I said, we've been really working with Travis Partington. And then the last thing I'll say, and then I'll be quiet, is that we sent all of our brand ambassadors some Semper Savage as a thank you a couple weeks ago. And it was just something we wanted to do because they've been super awesome. And so we just wanted to give them a thank you gift. Yeah. So we sent Travis 4 bottles of Semper Savage, 2 balsamics and 2 centurions. And so what Travis said was, he said, well, he already has some, and we gave him some blue cheese, some of our test product. And so he said, I have these extra bottles. And so what he decided to do was he wanted people to donate to this cause, to the Wild Hearts Therapeutic Equestrian Program. And so he said on a couple of podcasts that what he wants to do is look at all of the names of the people who have donated, and he's going to choose 2 names, and he is going to send 2 people each 1 balsamic and 1 centurion Semper Savage product as a thank you for donating. So it's kind of a giveaway, but it's really for a good cause. Yeah. So anyway, if you can go to my page, you can also go to Oscar Mike's radio website, and I know Travis might. Travis said Savage Blue. I know it's my favorite too. It's coming out soon. It's not out yet. We're still in the test mode, but it is super good. It is good. But anyway, it's a great cause. And if you have even like $10 or $20 that you can donate to either one of these, Giving Tuesday is, I think, makes you feel good because you're giving back to whoever really needs it.
To a very worthy cause.
Thank you.
To a very worthy cause.
All right, now you can talk.
Well, I was just going to say, I mean, we usually we say it's the Savage Hour, but it's more like the the Savage half hour or so, because we don't want to wear people out. But we were going to talk a little bit about some of our lessons learned from our first year in business. Now, we could do about 5 shows in a row on this, depending on how detailed you wanted to get.
We're always learning.
Absolutely always learning. But I think some of the big ones that we wrote them down tonight, was that what you plan versus what actually happens.
AKA life.
Yeah, can basically be it can be, you've got to be flexible.
Yep.
So we started off, we built this machine to support a pretty large scale online business.
Mhm.
And then we're starting to discover now that we don't need all of that capability. And so we've been having some discussions recently about, okay, well,
Cost cutting.
basically cost cutting. And so as an example, well,
I know.
you're
Here's
the one
an
who
example.
brings it up.
I do.
Well, I mean, that's just something you're focused on.
Yeah. So as an example, we had a phone system. And so you had a line, I had a line,
Right.
Tommy had a line,
Yep. Because Tommy was helping us with sales for
Yeah.
a while.
and nobody called us.
Yeah, it's not getting any
Nobody
use. If
called.
somebody wants to call us, they use our regular cell phone.
Yeah. So we're paying like $70 a month.
Yeah, 70. So
70 something.
I think it's $72 a
Yeah.
month that we're paying for this. I mean, it's a great system.
Yeah.
But we don't need it.
But nobody needs it. So
Why-
now call me. So now my number is going to be plastered. It's,
Yeah.
I mean, it's like the junior high school bathroom wall. No, my number was never plastered. I just thought that was funny. My number, I hoped, I
Well,
mean, I was never in the
Here's the
voicemail,
conversation we were having today when we were talking about
Yeah.
some of these things and kind of making some final decisions about this goes, is, well, if the phone was ringing off the hook, that might be one thing,
but- Well, it never rang.
but
It
it's
went
not.
straight to voicemail anyway.
What, that's true.
It was like this computerized
Yeah,
phone
it's-
system.
we're doing away
it's
with
now
it.
my phone number.
So what we had planned on versus what we are executing is turning out to be vastly different. And so for those who are thinking about starting their own business or have started their own business, you've really got to, I would say, just continue to take hard looks at yourself and be honest.
Mhm.
And if your baby's ugly, maybe you need to, say, yeah, that's an ugly baby. And if you can make some changes that will,
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about,
Babies are not ugly.
some are. Some can be ugly.
I have not seen an ugly baby.
Bottom line is we realized that we didn't need all of the capability.
Yeah.
We had
Well, we both had a Canva account. I don't know if y'all
Yeah.
use Canva. We looked up. He's like, "Hey,
Yeah.
my Canva account re-upped." And I
no
said,
idea.
And I said, "Well, I think mine re-ups in July. Why do you have one and I have one?" So
I'm gonna use a little bit of an analogy.
not an ugly baby again.
No, not the ugly
That makes
baby.
me feel
It's a
sad.
different one. So back when I was at Pax River, I used to ride my bike a lot, quite a bit, a lot.
This is a bad one.
No, it's not.
It is because I have a bike up there, and now we're touching on something that might. Anyway, go ahead.
At any rate,
You used to ride.
I used to ride my bike a lot. I was real concerned about time and all that sort of stuff, and I was training, and so I was talking to a friend of mine at work who was also into biking, and we were talking about weight, and where you can save weight in your bike so that you can get your times a little faster and whatnot. And he said, the cheapest way to lose weight on your bike so that you can go faster is to lose it off your body. And I was like, oh, that's genius. But it's kind of the same thing. Oh, our margins are too thin or whatever. Well, what have you done to cut fat inside of the business? And so that's what we've been doing, and we're gonna continue. We're gonna make some of these moves. Yeah, the phone system was a really good example. We initially went with some really costly marketing stuff.
Mm-hmm. And the
that didn't pay for itself.
And the email, computerized email, where like where you get an email a day, and
right. We use some
called the
email drip stuff.
Yeah, it's called communication management, or I don't know. There's all these acronyms we have to learn. I thought education acronyms were tough, but this whole business acronym stuff, I never remember it.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's a thing where you can just send out mass emails to everybody And so John and I thought, like, I don't like to get those.
Right.
I don't mind getting an email maybe once a month, but I don't want to get one once a week or
We don't like getting them.
no, because I unsubscribe, and so we stopped sending them, but we still are paying for the
service.
yeah, and so anyway, so that was another thing that we said, you know what, let's for now, we can always go back to it, but trying to figure out what you can, how you can continue to move forward, but then, like you said, cut the fat.
So let's talk about that. That kind of opened up another thing. Let's just very quickly talk about when you hire other people to do things for you. Okay. And so why did we get that system? We got that system because
our marketing company, well, they were the ones, you mean, which the Constant Contact?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And actually Constant Contact is great. I mean, it does
yeah.
what you want it to do. If you want to send out emails, you can schedule them. You can send them out to your brand ambassadors or to your first time buyers. I mean, that's really good. But our first marketing company, they were doing that. They were sending newsletters out. They were sending reminders out, and so that's why we did it, because they were setting it up. And then there was even some place where you could click and say subscribe to a newsletter. So it wasn't necessarily for our people that are buying our product. It was for people, I think, even like on Facebook, and it would say like subscribe to the newsletter, and you could check that.
Yeah. And so the point of that discussion was that sometimes you'll hire people to do stuff if you're a business owner, and they'll try to push you in a direction that you don't really even want to go. And so we didn't like doing emails. We didn't like, because we didn't like receiving them.
Yeah, not a lot of them.
We didn't think we had enough to talk about to do a weekly newsletter or whatever, or a monthly newsletter. We didn't think we had enough good content there to warrant a newsletter, and yet we went with it anyway. Mm-hmm. And it's a little bit of a lesson learned to, I think, just say that if it doesn't feel right to you, and one of your consultants is pushing you to do it,
you can try it and then feel fine to say, you know, we don't want to do that right now.
Yeah, it may not be the right thing. There are a lot of folks claiming to be experts, and they're not. Is the bottom line. They're just not. It's like a doctor. Is a doctor an expert? Yeah, he's an expert, but do they know everything? No, they don't. They absolutely do not.
Yeah. A mom is, though, pretty much an expert. She knows everything.
Expert in their own kids.
Yeah.
I mean, really.
Yeah.
They know their kids.
She knows best for her children.
So at any rate, that just a couple of examples of stuff we.
I mean, it's always growing, always changing. We're always trying new strategies.
Well,
just like the giveaway, new strategy.
That is a new strategy, just to get it in somebody's hands.
Yeah.
Just to get it in somebody's hands. What?
Speaking of getting it in someone's hands.
Yes.
So last week we talked about our portion cups.
Yep.
Woohoo! Can we see them?
The proper labels finally came out.
The proper labels finally came. That set a whole other lesson learned. So we, can you hear them? So we decided that we wanted to try these portion cups out. First off, we people like right size things. People like to buy 12 of these, and every day, especially if people are going to work when we get back to whatever that's going to look like.
Yep.
And so every day you make your salad, or whatever, chickpeas or whatever else you're going to be putting on it, your cucumbers, and you say like, I'm putting balsamic in, and then you close it up and you're good.
Yeah.
So people like these, but then the other thing is when we go to shows or when we go to give some products out, it's a lot easier to give out a smaller portion versus a 12-ounce bottle, because that can get pretty costly. Plus, it's plastic, which I'm not a big fan of, but that's whatever. And so if we can ship these, it's going to be a little bit less costly on us if we ship these. So the new labels came in. They're 3-inch labels. We originally were told to order 2-inch labels. So another lesson learned, but I think they look great. I think they're so exciting, and they look great. And on the top, I just dropped that one. We'll see if they look at this crazy here. So on the top around here, it tells you the ingredients: extra virgin olive oil, balsamic vinegar, garlic, oregano, basil, black pepper, and of course Dijon mustard. And then on the bottom, it just says the manufacturer, which is Semper Savage, and our website. So super, super cool. And so we have 700 of these. And so guess what we're going to do? Put 700 labels on each one of these, and try to make sure that the little pulley tab comes up, is like right below. So this is super exciting. I just dropped one.
Well, let us know if you're interested in those, and because we're doing it for a few reasons. One, like we talked about last week, but one, it's easier to throw a sample out at somebody, let them try it. Much less costly. And
speaking of which, tonight, what did I make? I marinated pork chops.
Oh man, that was good.
Yeah, well, that was in apple cider vinaigrette. Which is coming out in February. I'm so excited. And then I added some Blazing Star rub to it, and then we ran out of gas on the grill.
Broiled it. It was great.
Yeah, it was good in the broiler.
Yeah. So that covers that.
Yeah.
And then we're experimenting with the portion cuts to see what people think of it. So let us know what you think of the portion cups. If you would like, to try it, let us know. If that's something you'd be interested in buying. Just say, hey, it's a great idea, or no, don't like the portion cup idea. Just let us know what you think about it.
We probably need to put like a poll out on social media.
Maybe so.
Maybe I'll send an email out to everybody.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll decide.
That was a joke. But yeah, we want to know, if people would be interested in, because right now we, on our next run, if people like them, then our next run we'll make enough and we have to think about like how we package it up, maybe like a 12 pack. And so anyway, we would love to hear from people, and would they like to, when you go like to a salad bar, you can get either, sometimes it's this, hard plastic, or sometimes it's the pouch. And so like when we get blue cheese, Travis, it's going to be great because we can dip your wings.
That's true.
Travis did a video with Chick-fil-A chicken, and put the Savage Blue on there as well. And my favorite is the bacon wrapped pickles. Oh, I can't wait to do those again. And these were super awesome.
All right. Well, we're coming up on an hour now.
Is it really?
Yeah, coming up on it.
Really? I thought it was only a half hour.
Not when we talk we're I think close to 50 minutes now.
Oh, something's happening.
It always happens. Anytime I get it, I don't know how to turn it off. So that happens.
Okay. Well, Giving Tuesday, still some time. So if you have, even if you don't give to hours, give to something, because it makes you feel good when you give. You don't have to give a lot, just give a little bit. And okay, and let's do this. We're going to do our giveaway. We're going to start this tomorrow. So I have this awesome shirt that says "Kick 'em in the balsamic," and one of our 12-ounce balsamic vinaigrette bottles. I'm wearing my "Kick 'em in the balsamic." You can see. Two, it's super soft. And so tomorrow we are going to post both on Instagram and on Facebook and on TikTok and on Parler. Are we on anything else? We're not really on Twitter.
LinkedIn.
One of us, I don't know how to do Twitter.
Various things.
So anyway, we're going to say the post, type somebody's name in, and share it. You can share it to a story. You can share it to a page. And we're going to pick a winner this time next week.
That's right.
That's going to be exciting.
We'll announce it on Tuesday. Next week, and of course that'll be the Savage Hour as well.
And we'll send it out. And this is one of our new labels too.
One of the new labels.
So this is going to be exciting. Not very many people have the new label yet.
I know. Send us pictures for those of you who get the box.
I know. We need content.
Yeah, we need content with the new labels.
The new label.
So what else?
Thank you, everybody. Thanks for your support. Thanks for showing up and listening to. I can't believe we talked for an hour. That's so
almost an hour. We're still under. But,
our battery's dying.
Oh, it's not plugged in.
No,
Huh?
it's not. Well, no, because it's upstairs. I've been working the plug. I've been working upstairs,
Oh, wow.
so I can
Okay.
feed my squirrels.
Well,
Yeah.
all right.
All right.
That's about it. So
All right. Have a great week.
we're signing off. This has been the
Yeah.
Savage Hour 1 December. Thank you, everybody, for joining.
We'll see you next week. We're going to decorate the Christmas tree over the weekend. Yeah, we are. I didn't tell you that, but now that I didn't think I know you're home.
That's true.
He's probably going to stay here.
Yeah.
Who knew? Who knew that you're going to still be
Yeah,
here?
it's crazy.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, and that's a lot of.
for
I
another-
can't really talk about. I don't want to talk about all that. But,
No. Yeah, but you can just talk about your staying.
bottom line, it looks like I'm going to be here through mid-January. Is
Get
what they're
out
saying.
of here.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy talk.
I came home. I thought I was going to be home for like 3, maybe 4 weeks.
Yeah, back
It
in
is-
July.
It has turned
And
into.
he's still here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
It's
so funny.
nuts.
Yeah, but you'll be able to have Christmas with us.
That's what it looks like. Yeah.
Yeah, super exciting.
Yeah. So, all right.
Anyway,
Thanks
and
to
you'll
everybody.
get a haircut. He might get a haircut next time.
Oh, I'm getting a haircut when I go to pick up
He
my
won't let me
prescription.
cut his hair.
I'm going to pick up my prescription at
Remember I
Walter
said I
Reed.
would cut it?
Yeah, I know. I should show some pictures of what it looked like last time you cut it. Not that you didn't do it. You did a passable job.
Yeah,
It was a typical
passable.
barracks cut situation.
Yeah, that's what I did for Matthew.
And I've had much worse.
Yeah, I will take that as a compliment. I told you I'd cut it.
All right, so we told
Let's
these
talk
people
to
we
my
were,
mom about me when I cut her hair. She won't let me cut her hair either. It's okay. You should see pictures from when I cut my own bangs back in high school. Whew.
are we actually going to sign off now?
Oh, I thought we were off. Are we still on? Really?
Yes, we're still on.
Oh,
Everybody, thank you for showing up. We had a great
it's been
time.
fun. Yeah, we'll see y'all next week.
See you next week
Yeah,
on
take
Savage
care.
Hour.
Have a great week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.